Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're doing 25 minutes. We're really going to get into every major muscle group here, so it really is going to be full body. I hope you feel lovely and strong and spacious afterwards in the body and the mind, obviously. You can use optional ankle weights if you have them for this. I'm not going to use anything. I think we'll get into the muscles enough with body weight, but if you want to add the extra challenge, you do you, go for it. So, not to waste any time, in a seated position as usual. Close down that gaze if it feels good. Starting with a couple of breaths. So send that air in through the nose, deep down into that core. And as you exhale, feel those shoulders melting away from the ears. Go for two more. Deep inhale, send those ribs up and out. And as you exhale, slowly send those ribs down and inwards. We'll go for one more. Lovely. Opening up that gaze. We're going to go for a little bit of a neck circle here. So looking to the right, we're going to go down and around, keeping those shoulders lovely and tall. Over to the left, back to the center. We'll go back the way we came. So over to the left, down, around to the right, back to center. Couple of mermaids. So over onto our forearm. Big exhale, send that arm overhead. You feel a lovely opening space here. Imagine that those ribs are like an accordion, so you're opening them out. Inhale to center. We'll exhale all the way to that other side. Key with this one, guys, really try to ground down that opposite hip or sit bone. Really helps to elongate this stretch. We'll go for one more each side. Lovely. Final one. Inhale to center. Exhale all the way over. This one feels so nice on the hips and that side body. Coming into center, we'll just go for 3 big arm sweeps. Big inhale. Extend as you interlace those fingers, and a big exhale round and down. We'll go for 2 more. It's really opening up that body, firing all our muscles up, especially that core. We'll go for 1 more. Squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top, and a big exhale, exhale around and down. And we are ready to go. We're going to come on to all fours. Pop on those ankle weights if you are using them, guys. On all fours, a lovely flat back if you can. We're going to tuck those toes. Take an inhale as you lift those knees just an inch, no more, just an inch off the mat. We're going to slowly extend that left leg, pointed toe, bring it back in. Lovely. I like to exhale as I send that leg out. Inhale as I bring it in. So we're going every second leg here. If you need to drop those knees, if this is too much, that's okay. You'll get enough with those knees dropped as well. Really try to keep those hips steady. It's just each leg that's moving. Soft bend in those elbows will really help take pressure off the wrists. Well done, guys. We're going to go for 2 more each side. So for 4. Well done. For 3. Lovely. Last 2. Final 1. Holding here with those knees up. We're just going to finish this sequence with some knee taps. Down and up. Inhale and exhale for 6. Well done, guys. 5. For 4. Well done. For 3. For 2. Final 1. Knees wide, big toes touching. Take that child pose. And we've already started to fire up those muscles. Well done, guys. Waking up that core. You can get that forehead down to the mat. Breathing deep into that lower back. And when you're ready, we're coming back up. We're going to go into some bird dogs now. So really getting into that kind of back, opening up our posture here, but also working our glutes. Okay, we're going to just work on the right arm and the left leg. So we're going to extend right arm, left leg, and twist that palm to face upwards as you bring elbow to knee on an exhale, under the body. So inhale, extend. Exhale, arm or elbow and knee touch. Lovely. We're getting that nice ab crunch underneath our body. We're also working the glutes. We're also working our upper back muscles. Lovely, guys. We're here for 6. Really nice. For 5. For 4. Really slow and controlled here. For 3. You're really engaging that glute at the top. For 2. So nice. Final 1. Keep that left leg engaged. Drop that right arm. We're going for push-ups here. So inhale to lower and exhale to lift. I'm going for tricep push-ups. So I'm sending those elbows directly back to my body. And that extended leg moves like a pendulum. As your chest moves down, that leg moves up. Big exhale to press up here. Really focus on that breath work, guys. We're just here for 4. The slower and more controlled, the better. For 3. Really nice. For 2. Lovely, guys. Final 1. Really nice. Drop that back foot down. We're going to come with our hips up into the air like a single leg plank, but our hips are high. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we bring that knee in through the arms like an ab crunch. And we go again. Inhale and exhale. Last bit of work here, guys, before a rest. We're going to go for 6. Really nice. For 5. That glute's getting good work at the top. For 4. Lovely. For 3. Get that deep exhale on the way in. For 2. Really nice. Final 1, holding that knee in, finishing with some pendulums. So that knee goes left to right. Left elbow, right elbow for 6. For 5, well done, guys. 4, I know it's tough. For 3, for 2, final 1. Oh my goodness, dropping down. Take that child's pose. That is not easy. I didn't anticipate being this warm and breathless early on. I hope you're feeling it too. Maybe not as much as me. Okay, we're coming up onto our side and we're going to get into that left glute even more before we even ourselves out. So, as if we're kind of in a nice side-lying, relaxing position, but believe me, it's not going to be relaxing, unfortunately, for very long. Extend those legs nice and straight. We're going to point our toes and we're just lifting that upper leg. Key to this one. You may think, this is easy. I could do this all day, okay? Really what's going to make this challenging is imagine you've got a pocket of air in between your torso and the mat. Even if you can't physically create that gap, just really think about creating it. So you're tucking in your side body, and in order to keep that shape and lift this leg at the same time, that glute has to work so much harder. Those abs have to work so much harder. It really becomes a full body movement here. Much harder, guys. Well done. We're going to go for 3 more like this, and then we're going to add on. For 2, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. For 1, next time that leg's up there, hold. Can you bring that bottom leg to meet it? So that inner thigh is working. Drop that bottom leg, drop that top leg. So we go top, bottom, bottom, top. Key here is to balance if you need that hand just for stability. We're not really leaning into it, but it's just helping us keep our hips open, avoid us wobbling. Really focusing in on keeping that gap in your side body. Well done, guys. We're here for 5. Lovely. For 4, that glute is working hard. Those inner thighs are working hard. For 3, so nice here, guys. Well done. Last 2. Really nice. Final 1. Keep that top leg up there and we're going for little pulses for 8. For 7. Better yet, if you can keep that bottom leg there as well. Well done. For 4, 3, for 2, and 1, dropping down very quickly. That top leg comes in front, knee is shining forward. Point the toe of that bottom leg, create that gap again, and we're lifting and lowering. So we're just getting into that inner thigh of that bottom leg now, guys. Well done. That gap here is important, or that imagined gap. Well done. Really slow and controlled. Don't rush these. Okay, how high can you get it? That is the parameter here, or that metric we're trying to reach. Can you get a millimeter higher each time? For 6, well done guys. For 5, last 4. So good for your pelvic floor, especially these ones. For 2, holding up there on 1. How high can you hold that? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just to be evil, little pulses to finish. For 6, for 5, oh my gosh, for 4, well done guys. 3, last 2, and final 1, dropping down. Oh my gosh. Just unravel out of that onto your backs if you like. You can bring those knees in, sometimes stretching out that left hip, just bringing those knees in, a little rock side to side. Feels so nice. Well done. They are deceptively tricky, those ones. They really get into those stabilizing muscles in our hips, in our inner thigh. So good, as I said, for our pelvic floor and stability. Okay, before we even ourselves out, I am conscious we will be doing that, don't worry. We're gonna just do a little bit more ab focused work, okay? So those knees are bent, we're on our feet. I mean leaning into our feet, I should say. Those hands come to our temples, elbows are lovely and wide, that's the key here. Take an inhale. As we exhale, that left elbow comes over to our right knee. Inhale to lower, and we're sticking with that side, okay? That whole time, it is the right knee, left elbow, and rather than bringing that knee to the elbow, can you think about bringing that left shoulder to the knee? So that left shoulder is having to lift super high here. Can you go over even further for 5? Well done, guys. For 4, lovely. Last 3. So nice here. Hold that head if your neck is feeling it a little. Final 1, we're holding here. Hold, hold, hold. Extend that opposite leg. We point the toe to lift. We flex the toe to lower. Keep that elbow and knee touching. Can we get a little higher in that crunch? For 5. I like to inhale to raise, exhale to lower. Well done, guys. For 3. Last 2. Lovely. Final 1. And we're just finishing with some slow crisscross. Well done, guys. For 6. For 5. Last 4. Point those toes. 3. For 2. And 1. Bring those knees in, rocking side to side. Well done. The abs are working hard today. Okay. We're just going to even ourselves out on the other side with those abs, and then we will get into that right glute a little bit more. Okay, back to the way we started. Fingers either side of the temples, or you can just slightly cradle or cushion your head, not forcing the neck too much. Elbows are wide. Take an inhale. As we exhale, left knee to right elbow. Well done. Lovely. Okay, we're here for 5. Well done, guys. For 4, again, think about getting that shoulder all the way over to the knee. Can you get a little bit higher? I'm going to add one more, I think, for 3. For 2. Final 1, holding there. Extend that right leg, point the toe up, flex it to come down. Can we get a little higher in that crunch, guys? For 6. Well done, so strong. For 4. Stay up in that crunch. For 3. Last 2. Final 1, and we finish with those slow crisscross before we get a break. So close, guys. For 6, for 5, for 4, 3, and 2. Final 1. Bring those knees in. Oh my goodness, well done, guys. Okay, are we ready? We're going to even ourselves out. You can just stay lying where you are, just turn to the opposite side. I'm just going to flip over to face you guys. Obviously, move whatever way you like, depending what way your screen is. Okay, we're lying down again. Legs are straight, pointing those toes. Have that hand for stability if you need. And we're just lifting that top leg to begin with. Really think about creating that gap here, as if you're really trying to allow space for a bubble between your side torso and the mat. And that glute is working hard here. Lovely, guys. Pointing that toe. I know it can add an extra element of challenge. It's so good for our calf muscles, especially if you're a runner. Okay, can we bring in that bottom leg? Well done. That hip is having to work hard. That side, those side abs, okay, those obliques, those transverse abdominis, deep core muscles are working hard to bring up that bottom leg, obviously, as well as your inner thigh. Okay, I'm going a little fast, so we'll slow it down. We're going to go for 3 more, really strong and steady. Lovely. For 2. So nice here, guys. Final 1. Hold that leg up. And we're just going for, I can't remember what we were doing here. Was it just little lifts, little pulses? Well done. Okay, can we bring that bottom leg to meet it as we pulse for 6, for 5, for 4, last 3. Well done, guys. 2 and 1. Straight away, bringing that leg in front, point that bottom toe. We lift and lower. It's not about speed here, like I said earlier. How high and slow can we get that leg while we maintain tucking in that side torso? Well done, guys. Okay, we're here for 6. So strong. For 5. So nice. For 4. For 3. Last 2. Holding up on 1. We're holding up here, guys. How high can you go? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses to finish for 6, for 5. So strong. 4, last 3, and 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, dropping down. Do whatever you need to stretch it out. I like a child's pose here as well. So knees wide, big toes touching. Send those hips back to your heels. Deep breaths here. Really breathing deep into that lower back. So you're tucking your tailbone around and down. So strong, guys. We really do not have a lot left here, okay? We're evening ourselves out with those bird dogs. So last time we were left leg, right arm. This time we're going to go right leg, left arm. So we're going to inhale as we extend. Exhale, twisting around, bringing elbow to meet that knee. Lovely, guys. Really engaging that glute at the top. It doesn't even really need to engage. If it's already warmed up, you can just feel it working strong at the top of this movement, keeping that flat back, especially in that lower back. Well done, guys, for 5. Well done for 4. So strong for 3. Last 2. Really nice, guys. Final 1. Can we keep that leg extended? We're going into those push-ups. Again, inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Those triceps are working hard. So good for our posture, these ones. Our chest is working. Our triceps are working. We're creating space in that upper back. Well done, guys. We've only got 3 more, okay? We can do this for 3. Last 2. Final 1. Drop that back foot. We're sending that left leg up to the sky and we come in on an exhale. Inhale, send that foot high. Exhale, coming in into that crunch. Last bit of abs work here, guys. Well done. We're here for 5. How far forward can you get that knee at the bottom of the movement in that plank? For 3. So strong. For 2. Final 1. Make this your best one yet. We're in here in those pendulums. Right elbow, left elbow for 8, 7, 6, 5, well done guys, 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Dropping down, take that child's pose. So strong, guys. You will be so pleased to know we only have about a minute, maybe a minute and a half left of work, okay? We're just about done here. We're just gonna go for a little glute teaser or lower body teaser, burner to finish. Okay, we're just taking a quick stretch of the backs of those legs. So in a bit of a down dog, pedal out those legs. When you're ready, we're gonna walk those hands in towards the feet, hanging down, we'll just stretch up. Lovely and tall as we roll up. Roll back those shoulders. Okay, are we ready? Last little burner here, okay? It's really gonna be done in about a minute's time, I would say. I'm not even gonna describe it before I start talking about it. We're just going straight into it, okay? Bringing those arms up and down as we squat down, standing tall, arms come back down. Lovely, guys. You can see I'm in a slightly wider than normal squat here. Not that any squat is particularly normal. We inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Point those feet diagonal in that wider squat, kind of like a sumo squat. You can step even wider if you like. Main thing here, just make sure those knees are tracking in the same direction as those feet. That's all I ask. I won't correct anything about anyone else's squat. Mainly other than that, that's the most important thing. We all squat different. We all have different biomechanics. So squat whatever way feels good, whatever width of stance feels good. Just track those knees over the toes, especially for women. It's a great little indicator or piece of feedback for us to follow, given the angle of our hips. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just trying to distract you from these very many squats we're doing. We're here for 5. Really nice, guys. For 4, imagine you're holding heavy weights here. For 3, resisting those arms back down. For 2, final 1. Can we hold here? Holding in this pose, can we get a little bit lower, a little bit wider with those feet, those arms, kind of like a warrior. We're inhale, exhale, send those palms wide and out. It's a nice kind of cleansing movement actually, except for the fact that our legs, thighs, glutes are on fire. Well done, guys. A little lower for the last 3. We are so close to being done. For 2, final 1, holding here, little pulses. We are done after this for 8, 7, this is it, guys, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Worst part is stepping tall. Oh my goodness, we are done, guys. So strong. I'm so chuffed you stuck with me for that. We're standing at the top of our mat. We get to do just a minute of cool down here. So roll those shoulders back. Please don't skip this part. I've been guilty of that in the past. This is important to wind down from the movement. Obviously physically for your body, but also mentally. It's really important. Okay, coming forward with that right knee towards that right wrist. So we're coming into a pigeon pose. Hopefully you feel this all along that right hip. If you can't get into this position very comfortably, you can come onto your back and just bring that right knee diagonally across your body. You should hopefully feel that in the right glute. Well done, guys. If you're in that pigeon pose, just switching legs. So left knee up towards that left wrist or elbow. Leaning over. Lovely. Just let that breath return to whatever pattern it wants to take. And when you're ready, we are coming back up to the way we started, in a nice seated position. Close those eyes if it feels good, and we'll just go for 2 arm circles. Keeping those eyes closed, we take an inhale, send those arms around, up overhead, interlacing those fingers, and a lovely wide exhale with those arms going out and down. We'll go for 1 more. Arms go up, overhead, interlace the fingers, and a big cleansing exhale on the way down. You can roll those shoulders forward, roll those shoulders back, and opening your eyes. We are finished. Well done, guys. That was not easy. We really got into all of our major muscle groups. I hope you feel lovely and strong. I hope you feel lovely and spacious, and enjoy the rest of your day and your week. Thanks, guys.